Hello guys, welcome to our Sports for Live video channel. You are watching Premier League Darts Night 2. The match will begin very soon. Rob Cross versus Luke Littler. Rob Cross versus Luke Littler. I'll be talking about the preview of this night. Yeah. After a spectacular opening night in Belfast, the Premier League Darts Circus traveled to Glasgow, Scotland this Thursday at the OVO Hydro, where there is always a great atmosphere. The eight top players will once again face each other in the battle for the next weekly title and important ranking points. The first round of play produced immediate fireworks with an impressive win by Luke Humphries, who beat Chris Dobey 6-1 in the final. Now it's time to look at of this week's four quarterfinals and take closer to get the relationship between the players. Yeah, the evening opens immediately with an interesting tie between Rockcross and Luke Littler. The 18-year-old sensation Littler showed a phenomenal level in Belfast with an average of 113.91, but nevertheless lost to Michael Van Gerwen 5-6 in the quarterfinals. Cross managed to beat Stephen Bunting in the opening round 6-4, but then lost to Dobey in the semi-finals. The mutual balance shows that Littler has been the superior player in most recent encounters. Just last year, they played each other five times in the Premier League, with Littler winning four of them in the overall head-to-head. The score is 8-2 in favor of the Nuke. Michael Van Gerwen versus Stephen Bunting. Michael Van Gerwen has historically had a rock-solid record against Stephen Bunting with 21-4 lead. Still, the bullet knows by now how to hurt Mighty Mike. Two of the last four encounters went to Bunting, including the 2024 Masters final, in which he took his biggest title ever. Van Gerwen showed his class again last week in Belfast by beating Littler in the quarterfinals with a fantastic average of 105.91, while Littler tapped an average of almost 114. However, the 35-year-old Dutchman was then sloppy against Luke Humphries, losing narrowly 6-5 after another thriller. Bunting lost straight into the quarterfinals to Cross last week, not showing the play we have come to expect from him in recent months. That will have to improve to get first points in the Premier League at the expense of Van Gerwen. Nathan Aspinall versus Gerwin Price. This match promises to be an exciting clash between Nathan Aspinall and Gerwin Price. Both men have played each other 30 times in the past with a small lead for the Welshmen 18-12. Remarkably, their ties in the Premier League so far are completely balanced 5-5. Yeah, bro. Aspinall had a difficult start in Belfast, losing 2-6 to Humphries. Price could not convince either and lost 4-6 to Dubé in his first match, so both players have some ground to make up in Glasgow. Price did show his form in the run-up in the second round to play the top two-part player championship in the weekend. The prize on the second tournament, which was his first Pro Tour title in year and a half. Price will be hoping for extra support from the Scottish crowd, but the fans at the OVO Hydro are usually not greatest friends. And the last quarterfinal, Luke Humphries versus Chris Dobey. The final quarterfinal is immediately a repeat of the final in Belfast, in which Humphries has too strong for Dobey 6-1. With a mutual balance of 9-7, Humphries favored the balance of power fairly close, but the reigning world champion showed last week that he is the man in form. Dobey will be eager to take the revenge, but he will have to play better dirt than last week to floor the world number one. Humphries especially played a very good fast game last week, in which he outlasted Espinal 6-2 thanks to an average of 105. If Cool Hand Luke is in the form again, Dobey looks to be the better top night. Still, Hollywood has shown before that they can beat the Humphries on the big stage. Winner will get bonus of 10,000 k euro, 1000k, 10k euro. Yeah. The match will begin very soon. Kindly make sure to subscribe and thank you so much for watching. Hello guys, I'll be talking about the after match review, after match reaction. Luke leader on Luke Humphries lost 6-5. So as you can see, Luke leader up and running in 2025 Premier League darts. The Nuke denies Luke Humphries and decided to take victory on 9-2 in Glasgow. Luke leader has taken victory on night 2 of 2025 Premier League darts in Glasgow, defeating Luke Humphries in the final 6-5 as the two biggest stars of the current darting scene did battle for the first time this calendar year. Both players had produced moments of absolute brilliance en route to the final. Littler came back from 5-1 down to see off Rob Cross with an epic comeback in his quarter-final before easing past Michael Van Gerwen 6-2 in the semis. Humphries meanwhile found himself 4-2 against Chris Dobey in the quarterfinals and Gerwen Price in the semifinals before producing a big surge to emerge with 6-4 victories. Before the final began, though, there was worrying news for Humphries as it came to light he had cut his finger after the semi-final and actually entered the stage for the final with the plaster that he quickly took off before they started throwing. It didn't seem to be affecting him too much as he hit 180 in the opening leg, but it was eventually Riddler who took it to 1-0 up. Despite some discomfort in the second leg, the world number 1 did hold through to get back level on tops. Despite having to back the table in order to dab the blood off his finger, after every visit, Humphries was more than holding his own. After missing two darts for 2-1 lead, though, later sensationally reeled in the big fish with a blockbuster 170 checkout to hold through. As the two continued to trade holds up through over the next few legs, the halfway mark was reached with the scores locked at 3-3. A 10-darter saw Littler hold again in leg 7 to nudge 4-3 ahead. The world champion then missed a pair of darts for 5-3 lead. Humphries punished to make it 4-4. Littler, though, immediately broke straight back to force deciding leg in the 11th and final leg. It was Littler who took it, winning the night. Luke Littler versus Luke Humphries. Statistics: average of 3 darts 101.03 from Luke Littler, 93.68 from Luke Humphries. 100 plus thrown 15.5, 140 plus thrown for 10.9, 180 thrown 3.3 from each. High checkout 170, Luke Humphries 85. Checkout 100 plus 1 from Luke Littler. Checkout percentage 554.5%. Luke Humphries 35.7%. Checkouts 11, 6 out of 11, 5 out of 40. Yeah. So this was the aftermath reaction. Kindly make sure to subscribe and thank you so much for watching. Yeah, please make sure to subscribe. Thank you guys.